Hey guys, while I was running this morning, the a thought came into my mind about how we can become indifferent about certain things in our lives, especially when we have been dealt with a very harsh hand. So the reason why I thought about it is because how I pushed myself as I was running, I was able to kind of push myself to a speed that I've never actually done. I was just running, running, running. I don't know if it was the weather, it was the views, but I was able to just push myself beyond what I normally am running. And as I was running, then I thought about how sometimes the enemy can make us feel indifferent or is it complacency? Yeah, something like that. When you become nonchalant about certain things in your life because you just refuse to go there or stretch yourself beyond what you haven't even done before, and this really can impact your place in this world, your purpose, and what God has for you. Because when you have a spirit of indifference, or you have a nonchalant or laissez-faire kind of attitude about life, you limit what you can do beyond what you know to do. And this really came from me running this morning, and I was like, wow. So the further I push myself, the further I challenge myself, the further I say I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, I can find certain aspects of myself that I never knew even existed. Okay. And stay away from feeling like this is your allot in life, this is your limit, you can't go further than this is where you stop, because you are saying that with all that God has given us in all his creation, this is all you are able to do, and what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life is just chilling, having a state of indifference, a state of going with the flow. I do believe in rest and going with the flow in certain times when we need to kind of switch off because our lives can be very busy. But sometimes when we limit our abilities because we ourselves have put a full stop where God has put a comma. Okay? I've heard about when people say, I've heard the statement where they say, you might put a full stop, but God has put a comma, or God might have put a full stop and you have put a comma, especially in situations where you can actually hurt yourself, or situations where things are just not going to are not look are not good for you. Okay, so a thought to think about: if you have been going through life, we're already going into the month of March, and quarter will be done for 2025. If you already been feeling tired and feeling like this is my allot in life, I can only go further than this, I want you to pray about it. Pray that the Spirit of God gives you peace, the Spirit of God gives you empowerment, because Philippians 4 verse 13, it says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and invite him to strengthen you to see beyond what you can see in terms of your reality. If you feel like this is only as far as I can go, ask God to stretch your mind, help you to see beyond what you have ever thought or even imagined, as Ephesians 3 verse 20. And God will work in you, because his spirit is more powerful than us. He is infinite. He's not limited to our self-doubt, our nonchalant attitude. So I just want to encourage you, if you've been feeling indifferent, nonchalant about life, arise. In Isaiah 60 verse 1, one of the scriptures that really changed my life, it just became very evident in 2019. Arise, for the glory of the Lord has risen to shine his light upon you. The glory of the Lord has risen to shine his light upon you. Imagine. So, and then you would rather go back to sleep, right? So imagine God saying, this is the day that I have made. I want you to be glad in it. So Really don't limit yourself. Circumstances can be hard, life can happen, but refuse to live a life of nonchalante, just going with the flow. Come what come may, it is what it is. We are seeing so many young people pass away, especially beginning of this year. I'm just shocked at the amount of people in my environment that I know closely have passed away, and life is very short, and you are saying life is not worth living, yet you are still living. So please ask God to help you, because He's a God who helps us when we feel like this. And I pray that you are strengthened through Christ who strengthens you. It's not by your power, because our power is limited. Ask God to help you this morning or this evening, whenever you're listening to the message. Lord, I need you to help me. And God works in mysterious ways. You find that when you are resting in the night, He'll give you a vision or a dream. Or when you're sitting down, all of a sudden He gives you a thought, an idea, something that you've been struggling with. But you need to invite Him. And I pray that you take on this rest of the year with rigor, with focus, with energy, and don't doubt yourself, because you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So not everything sometimes goes as the way as we planned, but we need to be open to God's plan, because He knows. He knows. Anyway, guys, have an awesome day. Bye.